My name is Levi Peterson, and I'll be going over your Defender with you. Here in the engine bay, we obviously have the LS3 Corvette engine. Got your heater lines here for when they need charge. This is your vehicle computer, the ECM, and your battery. You got your transmission for transmission fluid when you need to fill and or check fluids. This is your engine oil dipstick for checking fluids. Here's where you pour the oil for your engine. Moving over here, it's your power steering fluid. When you put it in, this is where it'll go. Windshield wiper fluid, brake fluid. This is where you put antifreeze for your radiator of your car. There's the fuse box for the engine of your car. If your battery is drained all the way for some reason, like it was left sitting over the winter, or something was left on overnight and the battery becomes drained all the way in the morning, to charge the battery, simply disconnect your negative terminal and leave it disconnected until the battery is fully charged. Once your battery is fully charged, reconnect the negative terminal and you can drive your car again. This is how we use the winch that we've attached to your Land Rover. Simply unplug the remote when you're done using the winch. The controller for your winch, we place that in the cubby hole next to the controller for your transmission. On the far side here, we have your parking brake. To activate parking brake, simply hold the switch until it stops making noise. That's how you know the parking brake has been engaged. To reverse the parking brake, simply hold the other side of the switch until it stops making noise. That's how you know the parking brake has been disengaged. This is the battery cutoff switch. This will disengage the battery. You will need this to run the vehicle. Simply insert it in here and turn 180 degrees. Here we have the switch for your steps outside of your vehicle. To turn this on, simply push one side of the switch and it will activate the steps. Here we have your Obd sensor. If a check engine light comes on in your vehicle, this is where a mechanic can check the vehicle's code to see what is wrong with your engine. To activate the side steps on your Defender, simply hit the switch down here on the far left. This will bring these steps out every time the door is open on your car. They will automatically retract when closing the door. If you don't want this function, you can simply hit the switch again and it'll cause them to stay up all the time. Right inside the driver door here we have the latch to open the hood of your vehicle. Underneath the dash on the driver's side we have your fuse box underneath this panel. This is for all interior functions on the car, including windows, lights, and locks. This is to tilt your steering wheel. This is your turn signal fob, as well as your bright light. This is your headlight switch, and this is your windshield wiper switch. To activate tilt on your steering column, just pull this lever here and adjust how you need. Here we have your turn signal. To activate your turn signal, an indication will come up on your gauge cluster. This will also activate the bright lights on your car when the headlights are on. Here we have the knob for your headlight. This will be your parking light and daytime runners. You pull it to the second click, that is your headlights. When you want your bright lights on, you can use your turn signal knob, pull it back one click, that'll turn on and turn off your bright lights. Here we have your gauge cluster. This measures how quickly the engine is running, rotations per minute. miles per hour, how quickly you're going. This is your engine oil pressure. This is your temperature. This is the voltage your battery is putting out. This is how much fuel you have. You push these buttons, you can go through different options and read out digitally versus reading out analog gauge style. When to you, we'll have it set at miles per hour. It'll read your speed digitally. Here we have 562 miles that we've put on the car now for test mile purposes. This has been plenty and the car has been running perfectly all 562 miles. When you turn the key on your vehicle, your check engine light will always come on initially, but after starting the vehicle, it should go away. If the light remains on, it means you do have a check engine error and your car should be taken to a shop to be examined. Here we have your push button transmission. You can go through every option similar to a normal transmission: park, reverse, neutral, and drive. This will take you through the options for overdrive if you're going rock climbing or into different terrains. Here we have your multimedia screen. When you put your vehicle in reverse, your backup camera will instantly pop up on your stereo system. When you put the car into drive, it will return to normal. Here you can add phone for Bluetooth system, or you can switch out your options by going to the menu. This stereo has the option of Apple CarPlay, Android Audio, and other options that you can have hooked with your telephone. This is for plugging your phone into the stereo system manually using a cord, auxiliary cord, or your phone's charging system if you have an Apple. Here's your vehicle's climate control system. When in economy mode, that indicates that you're heating the car. When in AC, it indicates that you're cooling. If the fan is off, your system is off completely. To turn that on, you can adjust here all the way to high or to automatic. If you want it off, simply go all the way back down to off. Here in mode, we can change where it's blowing. If you want it blowing on your feet, that'll come from below the dashboard. Bi-level will be from below the dashboard and the vents located right above your multimedia system. This is for defrost. It'll be blowing on your windshield. If you want to change the temperature of your vehicle, come over here to the right side and you can change for as cold or as hot as you'd like the interior of your vehicle. Here we have your vehicle center lock. This will lock and unlock your vehicle from the inside of the car. That'll work for every door on the car. Here we have window control for every door in the vehicle, starting with driver, passenger, rear driver side, rear passenger side. Here we have a lock for if you don't want the rear passengers to be able to open and close their windows. Inside the glove compartment here, we have your light system. This is the roof light. This will be your front roof light. This will be the one on the driver's side. This will be the one on the passenger side. And this will be the rear lights. These have two settings, high, or you can set it to low. The middle option is off. Click each button once to turn them on and off for the other lights. We also in here have the knob for your rear AC. There are 3 fan settings: high, medium, and low, and off. Your rear AC system will always be blowing cold air. You can set the fan to low, medium, high, or back to off. There's a light that will indicate when it is on and when it is off. Generally in a nicer vehicle like this, you'll never need to use this, but your car does have the option to change to differential lock, low lock, and high lock for when you're in sticky situations or pushing your car to the extreme. We hide this knob here in the center console. You can push it over and back for high. That'll be generally where you want it when driving the vehicle. If you push it forward, that'll be low lock. If you pull it over here to the left side, that is differential lock. That means your wheels will be spinning the same on both sides of the vehicle. That is for if you're stuck or doing some off-roading in your vehicle. The vehicle's rear speakers will be located down here, each side by the footwell of your rear passengers. In the center, we have the vents for your rear AC, as well as behind here we have a subwoofer for your vehicle.